You take the clutch disc, and we're going to insert the clutch disc with the tool already in it. Just insert that into the pilot bearing. Just like so. Now we're going to clean up the pressure plate, and then we're going to set the pressure plate into place. Not smack my head on anything here. Get myself back underneath. Hello again. Alright. Get the nice, shiny, brand spanking new pressure plate. We're going to be putting that up in place now. And we got 2 holes there, 2 holes there. So these are where your pins are going to go. Not that this needs to stay nice and clean and white, but it's pretty like this. Okay. Now, this hose right here, this stupid breather is going to be a big problem when I go to put the transmission back in. Alright, now all 6 of the bolts are right here. We are going to put these in right now, just finger tight. Maybe. Again, looks like things aren't cooperating with me anymore either. Wow, that was weird. Why are these all weird like this? Why are these all being stinkers? Man, that's weird. These are really stubborn about starting for some reason. I hope I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording. Good. All right. Yeah. Laying on the ground underneath my truck, trying to put a flywheel or a new clutch in the driveway. And I just really didn't feel like trying to record taking this thing out. I'm not even sure how I feel about recording trying to putting it back in because it's going to be pretty unconventional. Now, those are all finger snug. Now I need a 12mm with extension. 12mm with extension. Smaller wrench because this is too big. Alright. One. Yeah, actually probably centering this thing first would have been the smart move. Okay, that was nice and easy, nice and in, nice and easy. So I'm pretty sure we're centered. Little at a time. You see the fingers going down. So all the ones where the pins are tight, and we're going to come back and torque all of these. Find out what my torque spec is first. 14 foot-pounds. I don't know that I trust my breaker or my torque wrench that much, but 14. Wow, am I really not liking these? A little bit more. Just a wee bit, because I really don't like the feel of 14. Like I said, I don't think this torque wrench is quite accurate at 14, but I want them tight. I don't want them loosening up. So I'm getting a little overkill on everything. Better safe than sorry. Alright. And clutch is installed. Now we got to get the transmission back in. Yay. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this stupid hose in the meantime. That hose better not get stuck up inside the transmission, or that's going to be a big problem. I'll just run it back here for now. Alright, now that I've got this mess moved. Oh, that's charming. Wonder how the hell I managed to do that. Even better yet, how the hell I managed to do that and not cause a problem with the casing of the transmission. I don't get it. Alright. Now we're going to take this disaster out of here. Get the boot out of the way. Pull that off the bearing. Pull that bearing. That bearing's disgusting. Crunchy, disgusting. The bearing inside of it's actually exposed. That's a cheap piece of garbage. And we'll get this out. There's the bolt that I put in it a little over a year ago because it punched right through the fork. Now I do have a brand new, yeah, there it is. You see, I do have a brand new fork here. There's the brand new fork. Compare them, they're identical. Equal in length, shape. Alright. This thing looks like it's in good shape. So I'm going to put a little bit of grease right in here. I'm going to clean that up first. Somehow. Try to anyways. Probably should get a sandpaper or scrub brake pad on that. See if I can find a pad real quick. Alright. Wow, brittle sandpaper. Brake cleaner, where are you? Alright, now let's get the new bearing. Alright. Now this bearing, I don't see any garbage in it. Alright. And it just locks on just like so. Little clips. Like that. Nothing fancy. And then this piece goes through here. Gonna put a little dab of grease right there. Tiny, tiny, tiny little dab of grease. Just like that. Spread it around the ball. A little bit on that shaft right there. Just a little bit like that. That will allow the bearing to slide up and down on that shaft nice and easily. And we'll take this piece right here and we will slide this down on, and then it just clicks into place. Everything moves nice and easy. Put our boot back on, in place. There we go. Boot back in place. Now we can tow it around and try to get the transmission back in its home. Get some of this yuck out of here. Yuck. Grease and oil and yuck and yeah. Okay. The only thing I forgot to include here is that you do want to have just a little bit of grease. So I'm going to put a bead right across my finger. Very, 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 very little. A little bit there. And a little bit of this on the inside of the spline, and the clutch should be good too. This is where we're at right now. Transmission's underneath the truck. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to lift that thing up and in there. And I broke my tripod. Everything fell over on me. So right now I'm just kind of, I don't even know if I can film anymore for you guys. But all I can do is leave that laying on the ground for you guys. Maybe prop it up on top of something, maybe. Prop it up on top of something. No, that ain't gonna work either. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how this is gonna play out, but we're gonna try to figure out a way to get this blasted thing up and into this truck. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm damn determined to figure it out. The drive shaft, other side of the truck. Ow! Oh, my shoulder. All right. Drive shaft's on this side now. see if maybe a chance I can get this other screw in. Wow. And it's my first stroke of luck this whole job. All right. Now we're gonna start moving this thing forward somehow. God. All right. It doesn't quite fit yet. Isn't where I want it, but it's good enough. We're getting there little by little. Not the way I want to, but we're getting there. Alright, one more. I'm literally only a few more inches away. Alright. Now we gotta go up more. Two more. Alright, now we got to lift the front up and slide it forward. Okay. This is where it gets to be a lot of fun. Alright. Oh, come on. Here's where we're at right now. We've got the transmission almost up into place. I'm going to have to take this cross member back off just so I can get it around here. But yeah, I got to lift the back of the transmission up a little bit, slide the thing forward, get the input shaft into the clutch, and hopefully start putting some case bolts in. Yep, here we are, back up underneath the truck. The jack is holding the back end up. I still have to get the cross member underneath here, but we're up. I got a couple of bolts started, so we can start drawing the transmission in. So now it's just basically bell housing bolts. It looks like I got to jack the back end up just a hair bit more. Make it a little happier up here. But yeah, this is where we're at. Now, hopefully in a few minutes I can start buttoning this up. Well, we managed to get it in there. We got it drawn up tight to the engine block now. Now I got to start replacing all of these bolts. I got all brand new ones to go in the bell housing, so we're going to go grab the package of the brand new ones and start putting them all in. And then I can come back here and start tidying up this mess. We're all back in. I still got to leave this out because I got some wiring repairs to do up on the top and I need to lower the transmission to get at them. Didn't put the drive shaft in yet because of that, but we're all done with the clutch. Transmission's bolted back in. Oh, what a pain this thing was. Well, if you guys felt that one helpful, interesting, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for upcoming videos, and don't forget, most importantly, you got no more excuses. Pick up those wrenches. I bought this thing a couple years ago. The guy put a brand new clutch in it before I bought it. These are hammer marks, these right here. But there's cracks in this.
Oh yeah.
And grooves. Feel that lip right there.
What the hell is it gonna look there for?
Because he didn't replace it, he just put another clutch in it.
That's all he did? That one broke, right there.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, is that what they're supposed to be?
Yeah, those are just grooves.
Oh.
But feel the lip on the inside and the outside.
Yeah.
I don't think the guy even replaced the pressure plate. I think all he did was throw a disc in.
That's all he did.
I really don't know. But whatever. This is below the surface of this. This is supposed to be raised in comparison to
Yeah,
this.
boy, that's wore down.
Yep. But I mean, if you look underneath, oh, don't, my camera's on the ground. Completely forgot about it. Recording.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.